Alrighty guys, welcome back to the channel. It is Saturday, currently 12:58 in the afternoon. We've been online since about 12:20 or so. We've done one order. We just dropped it off actually from Sweet Green. I wanted to try the Sweet Green. It's inside Tyson's 2, which is not as hard to get to as the regular Tyson's. So we dropped it off 7:25. Thing was going 3 miles. I just wanted to do something. It was the first decent order that we got, so we jumped on that. So yeah, now we're gonna dash until about 7:30. I do have to work tonight. Typically I'm off, but I'm covering for someone. So I'm like, yeah man, I got you, no problem. So hey, can't say no to the overtime. And now I'm just declining a bunch of garbage. But yeah, so hopefully you guys liked the last few videos. I mean, technically I'm a little delayed with my uploads because of the Tuesday, since we had 2 videos that day. But it's all good. It's gonna even out because I typically don't dash on Mondays, so then there's no video on Tuesday. So it'll work out, But anyways, today, no clouds, no rain in the horizon, nothing. It's supposed to be a great day. A little bit warm though, 82, but it feels warmer than that. So I have a feeling that it's gonna be kind of busy. I'm hoping. Oh, Mariah Carey cookies, I'm not going there. Last time, I mean the order's trash anyways, but last time when I got an order from Mariah Carey cookies, it ended up being canceled because they don't quote unquote work right now. It's a ghost kitchen for a cookie place. So yeah, I'm hoping that we get some bangers, maybe some orders from Bloomingdale's or Macy's, who knows. Lately those orders have been carrying the dead times and sometimes carrying the shift, you know. But yeah, so anyways, we'll see you guys on the next order. Alrighty guys, we had just parked literally, and then we got this order here from PetSmart. It's a DoorDash Drive retail order, so I don't have to shop or anything. I should just go there and it's ready. I think it's going 4 miles, $9.50 for the payout, but according to Payout with the stars, it's gonna be like 12 and some change. So not too bad, $12 for 4 miles, and we're less than a mile away from the PetSmart. You know what's crazy about this? I'm trying to think where this PetSmart is. If I'm less than a mile from it, I don't even know where it's at. I mean, yeah, it's less than a mile, but it's 5 minutes because of the traffic patterns and the roads and the traffic. But yeah, so I mean, it'll be interesting. At least now I know where it's at. Because right now, honestly, I can't think of where it's at. There's no like shopping centers here that could even hold the PetSmart. It's tiny. I don't know. But regardless, I'm just happy that we're doing something. Because technically we're already in the slow times. It's 1 o'clock. So we'll see you guys at PetSmart. Alrighty guys, we got the order picked up from PetSmart. And you know what? I forgot about this place. It's like the most run down parking lot in the whole area. Like it looks like crap. It's really one thing of like 65-pound food. So the girl was struggling to get it to me, and I was like, I can just pick it up, no problem. Picked it up like a sack of potatoes. Now we have a 10-minute drive. We're 3.4 miles away. So hopefully, you know, we don't run into any issues with the drop-off. I don't think they need to sign or anything. I think I can just drop it off. The biggest problem here, like I've been saying, is the traffic. Like right now, I have to go kind of around because it wants me to make a left. In this intersection, there's no way I can make a left at. I mean, I could if there was no traffic, but because of the traffic, I can't. So I'm just going around, which is a lot easier. And that way I do have a light, and with the light, you can go when it's your turn to go, you know? So anyways, let me get this dropped off, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Alrighty guys, we got the order dropped off. And that was a weird drop off. Have you guys ever seen a street in the middle of another street? So I was like, that's weird. Like it said, for example, Park Street, right? And that's where I needed to be, but the street that I was on was not that one, and there was no other way to get to it. But then I realized that they had a street opening in the middle of another street. I don't think I'm explaining it correctly, but it was weird. I was about to call them when I realized, oh wait, I see the street in the middle. So anyways, it had like its own little private driveway, but it had its own street name, if that makes any sense. But yeah, so that one ended up being 12:34. Now we're sitting at 19:59. Not too bad, 2 orders in, currently 1:30. Smack in the middle basically of the slow time. So I'm hoping that we get some more orders here to keep us occupied. So yeah, technically I'm out of my zone right now, but we're only 5 minutes away from being back in the zone. So yeah, we'll see you guys in a bit. Alrighty guys, we're back in the zone. Then we got this order right away from Chick-fil-A, $7.50 for 2.5 miles. Now, before that, I was actually heading towards Panera because hey, it's a hot day. Let's get our free drink, you know. But now we're heading to Chick-fil-A. We're only 6 minutes away. It should be a simple pickup and drop off. The biggest issue here, again, is just the traffic patterns. But yeah, so you know what? $7.50, 2.5 miles, whatever, makes perfect sense. Let's go. Alrighty guys, we got the order dropped off from Chick-fil-A. It ended up paying a little bit more, I think. Then we went to Panera, got our free drink, only in a small cup because they don't have any big cups. Then we did a little bit of waiting actually, and I was getting kind of worried. I'm like, wow, it's 2 p.m. We're not getting anything. And then this one came along from Potbelly, $6.25. I think it's like 2.5 miles, if that. So we just picked it up. But yeah, it's pretty slow here for a Saturday. I thought it'd be a little bit busier. But then again, it's also super nice. I mean, people are like, you know, eating out, cooking, I don't know. So anyways, we have like according to the GPS, like a 3-minute drive, but the lights take forever, so we'll see. Let's go. Alrighty guys, we got the order dropped off from Potbelly, and then we got this one right away from Macy's. I think normally, if I was doing better, I would decline this. But I'm taking it for 2 reasons. For one, it's not going to Maryland or DC, and the cash flow. $42 cash flow. 4 orders, I think like 30 miles. I'm taking it mainly because of the cash flow. Right now we're only sitting at $33.78, and it's already almost 3. It's 2:45. So yeah, anyways, hopefully, you know, the pickups go smooth, and then the drop-offs, I mean, most of that is just some driving highway miles, nothing crazy. There's no rain, there's no going over the bridge to a different state, so it should be fine, hopefully. Let me get this picked up, and then we'll see you guys back in the Dashmobile. Alrighty guys, we just got the orders picked up. You know what I didn't take into account when I took the order is how busy are the customer service people at Macy's on a Saturday. When I walked in there, the line was 11 people deep. And you know the issues are not fixed fast. I mean, for some of them, it's pretty straightforward. I'm returning this, no problem. There was a lady that was there the entire time I was there arguing something. I don't know what she was arguing about, but she was arguing the entire time with the, you know, the customer service person. So there was only really 2 people, right? Luckily, I didn't do a whole lot of waiting. I mean, it was probably maybe like 15, 20 minutes, which, yeah, that does seem like a lot. But then I figured that's the time I spend waiting for orders sometimes, you know? So in the end, it all worked out, kind of, sort of. I mean, it's 3 o'clock right now. The first one is 14 minutes away, or 7 miles. I am tracking my miles separately just to see if it's accurate. I think it looks accurate for the most part. I'm just glad that I'm not leaving the state. And I think all the drop-offs should be pretty straightforward. And the best part about it is I'm only going to be like 15-20 minutes away from Tyson. So once we're done, I think we can get this all dropped off by 3:45, I think, honestly. So anyways, let's see how long it takes. Let's go. Alrighty guys, quick little update. So we got the first 2 dropped off. The first one, the guy was waiting for me, but I told him I gotta take a picture. So I took the picture. Then the second one, it was prompting me to go all the way to Fairfax, which was like a 15-minute drive. But I remember looking at the map and seeing one right next to the first one. So I went to the orders and I chose the order that was next to it, 3-minute drive. Now they all have a 4:30 delivery by time, so that's what I'm like. I don't think it matters if I change the order, you know. So we got the second one dropped off right away, and then I'm tweaking the order again because in this way I'm gonna end in Fairfax and not in Burke. Burke is further out. Like I don't want to, you know, I don't want to end as far as possible. I want to end as close as possible. So if anything, if I would have known that, I guess, all the orders at the same delivery by time, I would have started with the one in Burke, gone to Fairfax, then ended up here because this is the closest, I think, to Tyson's that I could be. But it's all good. Fairfax is not far from Tyson's anyways, 15-20 minutes, no big deal. But definitely would have been silly and dumb to finish the ones further out just to come back. Like, these guys were basically neighbors, you know. So when I saw it, I'm like, that's dumb. You know, so anyways, it's 3:27, so I'm still pretty confident that we can finish by 3:45 actually, or 3:50 maybe. So yeah, let me get these dropped off and then we'll see you guys in a bit. As we're still making our way over here to the third drop off, I'm going to give you guys some views here of Annandale, Virginia. No traffic, as you guys can see. Plenty of sun, not a single cloud in sight. I love it. I hate the rain. Although normally I love driving in the rain. But not when I'm going across the state to go to Maryland. Anyways, we're 12 minutes away here from the drop-off, but it's only 4 miles. So I'm definitely thinking we're gonna be way under the miles. Instead of being 31, I think it might be maybe like 21, maybe something like that. We'll see. But overall, a great order. The biggest downside was the fact that it took me like 15-20 minutes to get the orders from the Macy staff. But man, Macy's looks insane on a Saturday. Like if you work in the customer service, oh man, I'm sure time must go by so fast for them because they're just constantly dealing with people. But at the same time, seeing that never-ending line probably sucks. Anyways, let me get this dropped off and we'll see you guys in a bit. Alrighty guys, we got both orders dropped off, the last two, and we drove 21 miles. Now I think if I didn't do the adjustment that I did on my own, we might have driven all 31 miles, but we only drove 21 miles. Now we're sitting at 75 bucks. And I don't know what's going on with the app, but I'm trying to refresh it, as you guys can see, and it's not working. And it's not my phone this time, even though it's on this stinking 5G that I'm not a fan of. The phone is working fine, so I don't know what's going on with the app. I'm gonna probably try and restart my phone, see if that does anything. Cause I know where I'm at, I know where I'm going, so I don't need a GPS. But it's just annoying that this is happening. It says that it's working, but whenever I try to hit, you know, like I'm not getting any order. Oh, there it is. Now it's working. See, now we got the check. Cool. So now we have a 15-minute drive back into the Tysons. Not too bad, honestly. I'm thinking with what's it called? Bloomingdale orders, I think those go up a little bit. I think Macy's, those don't go up. But then again, with Bloomingdale's, you're delivering some crazy high ticket items. So I feel like people are more like, what's the word? Maybe they're more willing to tip, you know? Look at this one, Jenny Craig. Have you guys gotten a Jenny Craig order? I haven't gotten one like this in a long time. Look, 29 items, 8.4 miles, all going to one location, but the pay doesn't make any sense. 10.50, 8.4 miles. I guess the pay isn't terrible, and I guess I could try it for the experience, but if it was going my way, like Jenny Craig is back that way. So first of all, let me take a screenshot so you guys know what I'm talking about. But it's not looking like I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I'm probably gonna go ahead and decline it. But interesting though. I haven't gotten a Jenny Craig in forever. There used to be one in Reston, but all the orders paid really, really bad. Maybe I missed out on the banger. I don't know. But it's all good. Anyways, we'll see you guys back in Tysons. Alrighty guys, and just like that, we're back in Tysons. We had just parked and I got this order right here. I took it because of the cash flow, almost $10. I mean, it could be $10 if it pays more. Showing $9.25 from Flower Child. I think 5.2 miles if I'm not mistaken. Again, it's still in the slow times. It's 4:20 right now. So I have a feeling the food is going to be ready, and then the drive really isn't all that bad. So I'm doing it more for that, and the fact that it'll put us, you know, at like $84, I think, or 85 bucks for the entire day. Not too bad, almost 100 bucks. So that's kind of my reasoning. So I don't know if you guys would have taken this, but that's why I'm taking it. Basically almost $10. The miles aren't bad, and the restaurant is pretty fast. At least the one time that I was there, they were pretty fast. So we'll see what happens, and then we'll see you guys back on the road. Alrighty guys, we got the food picked up. The food was ready, and your boy got a free drink. I'm surprised she gave it to me. I was just joking. Because they had a bunch of like drinks in display, and I was like, oh, you know, can I get one? And then I was gonna pay for it, but then she's like, oh, it's like $4, $4.23. $4.23 for this. $4.23. Like, I'm not a cheap person, okay, but if you're gonna charge me $4.23, I don't pay $4.23 for a Mexican Coke. And that's like, I know what I'm getting. I've never had Boylan Bottling Company. I've seen them, you know, like soft drinks at certain places, but I've never seen them bottled. You know, so I was just joking, oh, cool. And then she said $4.23, and I was like, oh, never mind, it's okay, you know, I don't really need it like that. And she goes like, oh, you can keep it. I said, okay, cool, say less, thank you so much. So here we are. So you know what, let me crack it open here. It's a twist off. And I'm gonna give you guys my first try. Let's see. I mean, it's good. I definitely can't really compare it to like Coke or Pepsi, because, you know, you shouldn't, because it's different. It's just different. I mean, it's good. Now ask me if it's $4.23 good. It's not. At least not for me. This is more like a $2 and some change, $2.50 tops. $4.23. Now you're just robbing me. Now you're being mean. But I would pay $2.75 tops for this. But $4. That just seems a little outrageous. That's just me. But yeah, now we have a 14-minute drive. There is some kind of accident or traffic on the map. because I see it's red for like a little portion, so that kind of sucks. But it's only 5 miles. Let's go. Alrighty guys, got the order dropped off. And this is the kind of wealth you see in Nova, in Northern Virginia, okay? So I'm pulling up to the house, right? Beautiful driveway. What do they have in the driveway? Okay, they have, what is that called? The LCFA, I think, or the LCF. That crazy expensive Lexus that I don't even think they make anymore. So as I'm pulling in, you know, the lady comes outside and she's like, oh, I really like your car, I really like your Lexus. And I was like, I really like your Lexus. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, it was just 9:25. Now we're making our way back to the town center. It's 4:45 to the town center. I've said this so much that it's just natural to me to just say the town center. I haven't been to the town center in a long time, actually. We're driving back to Tyson's. It's a 7-minute drive, not too bad. We're currently sitting at, let me see. We're sitting at $85.03. Basically 15 bucks away from 100 bucks. Let's go. Alrighty guys, you can see it's kind of dark. So we just picked up our next order here from Founding Farmers. I got my ticket in my hand, no worries. Now we're waiting for the car in front of me to finish because it took forever, you know. But anyways, the order was paying, I think it was at $7.75, if I'm not mistaken. One quick second, let's see if we can get out of here. Parked a little too far. But it's so good though. Let's see. What? Please return. Oh my goodness, are you kidding me? What is wrong with this thing now? What the heck? Okay, whew. I got kind of scared there for a second. I don't know what's up with the little scanner thing. But anyways, here we are. The food was ready, $7.75, 5 items from Founding Farmers, 5 minutes away. Whew. 1 mile. Let's go. Alrighty guys, we got the order dropped off. It was going to this office building that I assume will be closed on the weekends, but guess not. $7.75, no worries there. No, I think it was more. I forgot how much it paid. I think it paid more, but I don't remember. I already forgot what it said. All I know is that we're sitting at $94.78. And then we got this banger. It's a banger. From the Lebanese Taverna and Founding Farmers, showing a $16.75 payout, but according to pair it with the stars, if I'm not mistaken, it's going to be almost $27. So we jumped on it right away. We're making our way back here to the Founding Farmers. Hopefully it's ready. They had a bunch of orders that were ready, so maybe it's ready. I don't know. But regardless, we're definitely going to be over the $100 threshold after this order, and it looks like we're turning our shift around. Although, like always, we're running out of time. It's already 5:15. So I think by the time I'm done with this, it'll be maybe like 5:45. Then I got to drive back. So we're going to be back around 6, or maybe sooner, hopefully. I think after that we got an hour and a half. Let's go. Alrighty guys, we got both orders picked up. Now we had a small issue here at the Lebanese Taverna, so when I got there, their tablet was not working. You know, and these people order 2 family style meals, like it says 2 family chicken shawarma meals. The guy was like, well, it's gonna take us a while, even, you know, because they're such big meals. And I'm like, okay, well, how long? He's like, oh, it's gonna take maybe 15-20 minutes. I'm like, okay, well, I'm already here, might as well, right? Then he goes to the kitchen, and the guy goes, wait, never mind, we do have your order. The tablet stopped working after the order came in, but it's not ready yet. It's gonna be another 15 minutes. And I was like, what? In my mind, I was like, first of all, you told me you didn't have it, and from start to finish, it was gonna be 15 minutes. Now you told me that you do have it, but it's still gonna take 15 minutes? So yeah, it took about 15 minutes, which at least, you know, if it's any consolation, he didn't lie or exaggerate the time. It was 15 minutes. So if anything, he lied the first time saying that it would only take 15 minutes. Now, what I should have done was gone to Founding Farmers, pick up this order, and then come back. I didn't. I don't really think it would have mattered because I wouldn't have marked it as picked up anyways, you know. The pickup time for the order from Founding Farmers was 5:20. It's 5:41 and we picked it up like a minute ago. And they have 2 coffees, which I'm sure are probably cold, or lattes, whatever. So now we have a 9-minute drive to the first order, which I would assume would give me a bad rating. But I wonder if I'm going to get a contract violation. I feel like I shouldn't, because it's not my fault that the first order took so long to be ready, you know? So I guess we'll see what happens when we get there. But you know, if I do get one, I'm definitely going to, you know, talk to support and whatnot. So anyways, I know I said that we might be done with this by 5:40 and then come back by 6. That was in an ideal world where the food was ready and it wasn't going to take 20 minutes extra. So that didn't happen, clearly. So we're probably going to be done with both orders probably closer to 6:15, I think. Because I'm going to be at the first drop-off at 5:49. Then I'm assuming it might be a small 10 to 15 minute drive to the other one. So we're probably going to be back here by 6:30. I don't know. I'm just guessing at this point. We'll see you guys in a bit. Alrighty guys, we got the first order dropped off. It ended up paying just $8. So most of the money is coming from the order from the Lebanese Taverna, which is why I didn't want to unassign it. But you know what was funny though, is that I got here 5 minutes early. So I picked up the order 20 minutes late and I was somehow 5 minutes early. I'm gonna go ahead and assume that DoorDash adjusted the delivery by time, because other than that, I don't get how I could be early, but I was super late to picking it up. So I don't know. We have a 10-minute drive now for the second drop off. Let's go. Alrighty guys, we got the order dropped off, and ended up being $26.25, just like Para had predicted. So now we're sitting at $121.03. Not too bad. The only hiccup we had was the long wait times at the Lebanese Taverna, but now we have a 12-minute drive back to Tyson's, so it's really not bad at all. Hopefully we can do at least 150. That's $30 more, and we got basically an hour left. So we need to have a really good hour to do 150. I would love to do 250, but it seems unrealistic right now. But it is what it is. So yeah, so let me get back into my area, and then we'll see you guys on the next order. Alrighty guys, it looks like our luck is turning around today. So I was driving back to Tyson's, right? When I was on the ramp to get back into like the general area, we got this order here from the Cheesecake Factory showing a $14.50 payout. Then of course the prayer prediction came in with the stars, and I think it's gonna be $23, something like that. So we jumped on that right away. Hopefully the food is ready. They want to stack it, go ahead, because we are running out of time. We'll see you guys. We're back in the dash mobile. Alrighty guys, we got the order picked up here from the Cheesecake Factory. When I was pulling in, I was like, who is yelling? And it's my man here, Sleepy. No, that's not his gang name or anything. I don't know his real name, so I know him as Sleepy, and that's who he is. Subscriber, member of the Discord. I know he dashes in my area, so I'm guessing he saw the car and he's shouted out. So I was like, who is that? And then he sent me a message on Discord. So I was like, yo, I thought that was you, you know? So he had just done a $92 order from Bloomingdale's. Now that's cash flow right there. Wow. Anyways, we got the food picked up. Now we're only 10 minutes away. Honestly, the longest thing here is the elevator. It takes forever. There's 2 of them, but it must be like 1,000 years old that it takes forever to use it. Now I could go inside, go up the escalator, then go in that way, but I feel like that would take longer. So anyways, now we have a 10-minute drive. Let's go. Alrighty guys, we got the order dropped off, and I just realized it's a $2 peak pay. So I think we can do one more order before we're out of time. It's 6:45 right now. It'll take me 10 minutes to get back. So yeah, probably maybe one more order if we get lucky. But now we're sitting at $144.28. Not too bad, not too bad, all things considered. So yeah, we can get at least past 150, which is just $6 more. I'll be happy with that. You know, we started a little bit late. And that was my fault, because I was so tired yesterday. I was supposed to edit the video, or one of the videos, and I just completely knocked out. Like I think it was like 10 p.m. knocked out, woke up and it was like 7. And then it took me from like 7 to like 11 to edit a video. I got distracted a few times, ate some breakfast, but still, it took me way too long. And that's on me, so yeah. Anyways, let me get back to Tyson's and we'll see you guys in a bit. Alrighty guys, so as we were basically almost back here to Tyson's, we got this order right here from, I forgot to take a screenshot, so just bear with me. It was from Chipotle and Cava, $13 payout, 1 mile to the same customer, right? But it was a Chipotle and the Cava inside the mall. Not Tyson's too, which is, you know, mostly fancy places. There's more parking. The regular Tyson's. Now picture whatever mall in your town that's always busy. That's this one. And you gotta add to the fact that it's a Saturday, everyone's shopping, they have a movie theater in there. I was like, nope, ain't no way. It's gonna take me longer to find parking than it is to pick up the food and drop it off combined. I guarantee it, guarantee it. So I was like, you know what? Declined. So we kept driving, and then we got this one. It's gonna be our last order here from the Cheesecake Factory, $11. I think it's going like 4 miles. Not that great, to be honest, but it's gonna get me over the hump of 150, and then I can go to work and not be late. So that's kind of why I took it. The food was ready. I didn't even know that Cheesecake Factory had milkshakes, but I guess they do. So yeah, Anyways, we have a 9-minute drive, and after that, it's gonna close out the shift. Overall, not too bad, not too bad. I think Macy's came in clutch for sure, and a couple of other orders. And we took some small ones in between. I mean, you have to. There's no way you can just sit around and wait for bangers. You could do that. I'm not saying you can't, but for me, it wouldn't work. I will be sitting for way too long, you know. So there's that. Anyways, let me get this dropped off, and then we'll go over the numbers. Alrighty, guys, we get the last order dropped off, so we're gonna finish at 155 with 3 cents, if I'm not mistaken. You know what I just realized when I was looking at my ratings to see if my customer rating had changed at all? Because it's gone down a little bit since joining the new area, but it's still pretty high, so I'm not really worried. If anything, my acceptance rating is surprisingly high. But look at the lifetime deliveries, guys. 17,008 deliveries. So we got that today. I didn't realize we were that close to 17,000, but you guys think I'm gonna get an email or something from DoorDash? I don't think so. It's all good though, you know. Pretty thankful. Wow, I can't believe I've done 17,000 deliveries. That's pretty crazy. But anyways, overall we had a pretty good day today. Finishing at 150 is pretty respectable considering we started late, had a rough, slow start. So we managed to save the shift and make it pretty decent. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for coming along on today's Dash. If you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. If you guys want to keep up with me and just chat or whatever, join the Discord. So yeah, please stay safe, and we'll see you guys on the next video.